So today, I'm giving myself about 10 to 12 minutes to redesign this house and sell it for max profit. Let's see what I can do. I got 10 minutes, bro. I got 10 minutes. We're gonna see
Bet.
what's on the inside. We gotta run this shit up. All right. No walls I gotta do. Okay, bet. There's lights in here. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. This shit, the green, that's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna make this like a little stream room. No, this gotta be like a bedroom, bathroom, living space. Okay, bedroom, bathroom, living space. So we gotta get a bed in here. How do I get a bed? Nah, store. I need a bed, but it can't be no big John. You feel me? And this is a pretty basic house. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunk
Mm.
bed. I don't really need it. That's a pet bed. Nah, come on. We gotta do better than this. We gotta do better than this. A peony bed? Chill. Who's sleeping on that? Alright, the single bed, bruh, or the bed he been. That shit look odd. We gonna do this single bed right here. You feel me? It's got green in the shit, so we gonna do gray on green, with the little asymmetric pattern. Yeah, cause I don't like that one or that one. And then white bedding, cause they don't really got no green. So we gonna put this in here like so. God damn, that shit take up so much space. Can I make this bathroom? I might have to make this bathroom smaller, bro. But you already did all the walls and floors. I know. I know. But
Take
for the
a
purpose of
screenshot.
10 minutes, we gotta furnish this home and sell it. You feel me? And but fuck, this feels like I got this, bro. I can't even get in, bro. Can I move it to the corner? Okay, push it all the way back. Okay, that's all the way in the corner, so I can walk in the room. Boom, 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 boom. Now, put a little TV. Give me a TV. I'm gonna put a TV on the wall, type shit. Put a TV on the wall. Hanging TV. You feel me? XL in this bitch. Nope. Nope. That don't fit. Medium in it. Nope. That don't fit. Small in this bitch. Yeah. That way. Float on the track like a Segway. Let's go. In 10, it's possible. Yes, this apartment is not built a separate sleeping room. It is not built as a. So shut
Right
up.
now.
I'm gonna put just like a small little table. I'm gonna put all of the put my clothes away and shit, and and all that. What am I looking for? A nightstand. I need a nightstand. They don't got nightstands. What do you call this? A table? What do you call this? Come on. I need
Whoa.
accessories. I need. Is it furniture? Bedroom
Kiss the
furniture.
crimson chin.
Bedside cabinet. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Bedside table. Perfect. Do they have it in like a green or some shit? That's actually gross. I'm gonna get it in gray wood to match the bed. Just like that. We'll put the nightstand. Boom. Okay. Okay. Put a little light on it. Put a lamp. Put a lamp. Give me a lamp. Give me a lamp. A quick one. Quick one. That seems creepy as fuck. I don't want that shit next to me. This one's nice and. You feel me? Nice and. Boom. Bedroom. I could put a little hutch. I could put a little hutch. Come on. Electronic equipment. No, I need fog. It was a kitchen. It's gonna be like a kitchen. It's gonna be. I don't know how to. I don't even know. I did paint the walls, bro. I have a question. Are you gonna have a gaming area and another PC? Not in this house. This house is way too small. We gotta put that in the next house. I don't even know how much time I have left. I'm kind of losing time. I need. I need. What do I need? Furniture again. Bedroom furniture. I need some type of like this, but for like by the TV. It's probably more of a living room thing. To be honest. Uh, Come on, man. What would you call this shit? It's a TV cabinet. TV cabinet. Put the classic one in there, bro. With some gray wood. Sure. That's one small ass room, but you know what? And then well, you know what? We could add some fucking what is it? Books. Pile of books. Put some books. Put some pictures. You got any pictures or anything? Any like small ones? You don't got no small ones? Decorations. This little shit. And then put like a clock or anything. No. Make sure to make a office space. Bro, how am I gonna fit an office space in here? This is like a one bedroom house. And I just need like one more decoration, bro. Yo, honestly, a fucking plant wouldn't be a bad idea. Perfect.
When you flying in, Mars?
Boom, 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 boom.
Right now, but I'm 81 out of 87.
You said you're what out of what?
81 out of 87.
There's no installments for anything. I think I'm gonna put the sink.
Let me see what I get out of Prio real quick.
And try and put other shit against this wall. So yeah, I'll put the sink and shit there. Come on, I keep forgetting where it is to buy shit, bro.
Crazy.
Furniture, kitchen. That looks ugly as fuck. Just give me something that looks decent, bro. Living room, kitchen, office. Okay, yeah. I definitely need a door for the bathroom. No door to sleeping room. Okay. Bro, I don't know where they. I think they buy it from the wholesaler. That's why it's so expensive. Can I get a regular kitchen set, bro? For like, you know, I'm gonna get that green shit. You don't get this one. Let me get this one. Yeah, perfect size and everything. Grandma, I need a well-equipped kitchen. Yeah, I got you, fucking Grammy. And then there's the set under it. Where's the set? Where's the hanging doors? Where's the hanging shit? Need the set. This shit. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Perfect, bro. It's a nice little kitchen area. Got what you need. Put a little table in there. Put a little table. Need a small one. Get the little, get this one. Yeah. That green doesn't go with shit. Get you a chair. Get you a chair. I need a kitchen chair for one. Okay, just chair then. Fuck me, right? This one for sure. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm actually gonna put overhead cabinets. Gonna put overhead cabinets in here for storage. Fuck. We got an overhead cabinet right there, and this one is just fucking doesn't fuck. Fuck. Bet. That's where you put your clothes. Bet, 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 bet. I think we're almost done. We're truly almost done. We need some shit to hold the food. This is all. Get past this or some shit, bro. No other. They're these shits, bro. They have gray wood. This is fun. I swear. I have 706. Wait, how much? I don't think anybody started at the time. I'm gonna have to just edit this down. Gray. Oh, move. The food. Right there. We need a bathroom door. It's because I'm in the wrong spot. Fucking bathroom fixtures. No. Door. Bathroom door. Need the gray wood on everything. Gray wood. Gray wood. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Normal size? You're damn right. Damn. 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 This one. Gray wood, gray wood, gray wood, gray wood. White. Gray wood. By now. Perfect fucking bathroom door. Dude, this place is coming to got. This shit kind of nice in here. This shit kind of nice in here, bro. This shit is kind of nice in here. I bought the house for 35,000. So I need to sell it for more than that. At least 70, bro. How does this have 3 rooms in it? This does not have 3 rooms in it. This house is supposed to have 3 rooms in it? Someone explain to me where that's supposed to happen. I'm saying this is like 1 room. I don't know how this has 3. This is one room and a bathroom, bro, and a large bathroom at that. Has kitchen, living. What else could I need? Oh wait, it tells me what the fucking buyers want. And who's the top of the list right now, homie? That guy with the blonde hair. Let's see if we can make any changes for him. He likes 1 bedroom, a bathroom. Okay, well, only one. Some modern stuff will come in handy. It only needs to show off. A large master bedroom is another point for you. My entire magazine collection will fit on the bookshelves. I didn't tell you I want a sauna. Well, you should have thought about it yourself. There's no private space for only myself. I don't have a place for my magazines. There's no TV. Not good. Hey, where are the speakers? I need a double bed because, you know, I might need it soon enough. So, double bed, speakers, place for magazines. Let me go ahead and sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Need to get him a double bed. Double bed. Hermes, this is literally the fucking bed I have. I'm staring at it. I have the same fucking bed behind me. Gray wood. Oh, just white. I could still fit it in the corner. Pull it. Still get the fucking table. Where is it? I forgot which one it is. Is it called like a night cabinet? Oh no, it should be back here in the shit that I just bought. It's not. Fuck. Furniture. Bedroom. This shit. This one in gray wood. And then that fucking lamp. The lamp's not there. We need that basic John. Actually, a little modernity. Boom. And then he wanted speakers. All right, bro. There's your fucking speakers. You want more? He might actually want more. I didn't see any green from that. Gray wood, please. Yeah. Bet. He's got speakers in his room and all that shit, bro. Fires. No, go back to this dude. Magazines. Is there like a bookshelf that I can buy? Shelf. Magazine rack. Dude, like, what would this even be called? What would I even fucking look up to find that? Another cabinet? Which I already have. And he already said he liked that, didn't he? He's the one that said my entire magazine collection. So, alright, whatever. And there's a TV. He wants a sauna. I might be able to put that in the bathroom. Fuck. You have to build the whole thing? I'm not about to build you a sauna room, bro. Build him a sauna corner. I'll do that. No, I don't have the time for that. I think this house is done, bro. Got a bathroom, got a working kitchen, some racks, a table, some food. Boom. I'm gonna see how much this one's worth. I should probably cut the grass, give it a little cleaning. There we go. Anything that needs to be done. What is this? I don't know what these circles mean. Am I allowed to, like, can I demo these? How do you get rid of trees? Gotta cut the grass, bro. Alright, I cut the grass. Bet. I'm about to sell this shit. Let's see. Alright, so the house was bought for 35 racks, you feel me? I put maybe like 10, 15 racks into the crib. Let's put this shit on auction and see what we get. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's go. Alright. We looking at making a $7,000 profit on the house. I'm gonna do some math, you feel me? I'm gonna do some math, you know what I'm saying? Now, calculator, you know what I'm saying? We gonna say that, you know, 45,730, you know, divided by 35,761. That's about a 28% return on investment. Can I be mad at that? I don't think so. I'm not giving this fuckboy a sauna. Let's see if I can negotiate with him. Let me try and make 10 racks off the home, you feel me? Let's go, bruh. That's how you flip a house. Spent 35, made back 10 on it, you feel me? 30% return on investment. I'll sell it. I sold the camping bungalow.